everyone, this is your reading for Wednesday, the 18th of October. Thank you for joining me. It's really nice to be with you today. I'm using the Lo Scarabeo deck, so I'm going to choose my 3 cards here to give you an insight into the day and what you'll be working with. So let's have a look. So first of all, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Then we have the Moon, and then we have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles this way round is a woman who is very, very happy in her life. The red roses are her heart and her passions, and the white flowers are her ideas and her inspirations and insights, and they're perfectly balanced. So there's perfect balance between the head and the heart. She's abundant, she's wealthy, she's prosperous, she's part of a community. She has these grapes growing there, which is another sign of abundance, and she's surrounded by nature and beauty. That's in reverse. So you may feel like something's off. You may feel that something is really wrong, either in your life or with you in your life. Maybe you feel that you're not in balance. Maybe you feel like you've been dishonest. Maybe you feel like you've done something wrong. Maybe you feel like you're pretending to be something you're not. And you don't feel, or it could be that you don't feel the good things in your life and you feel disconnected from them. Okay? And what's happening is that that sense of disconnection or sense of there's something inside of me that I don't want to look at, that's making me scared, that's making me fearful. The longer you leave this card upside down and the longer you don't look at it, the more fear is going to come up. Okay? So unfortunately on this day, it's not a day to bury your head in the sand, and it's not a day to just forget it and say, oh, this will pass, this feeling is just temporary, it doesn't mean anything, let's just forget it. It does mean something. It's something about you or your life which you're not happy with, and that becomes really apparent to you today. But the problem is that you have a tendency to go into denial about it, because this huge moon here is going to cause fear, and it's going to cause you to say, oh, I don't want to deal with that right now. The path is too scary. I'd have to, pick up my pentacle, same pentacle, out of the pond, make it through these horrible dogs who are howling at the moon, then schlep my way through these towers, and then God knows, end up in the mountains somewhere. So it seems like a frightening prospect. Okay? So it's interesting that today you don't feel like you can be open and honest either with yourself or other people about what's going on, because it's that awful. Now, if it's that bad that you feel like you can't tell anyone, or it has to be, buried at the back of your closet, then that's when the ego says, yes, we've got her. Because the ego wants you to be afraid. The ego wants you to keep secrets, because secrets make you sick, and they isolate you from other people, and they keep you from fulfilling your purpose, and they just keep you stuck. And the ego wants to keep you stuck. It doesn't want to get you to achieve your soul mission, because then you don't have to come back to planet Earth again, and what's the point of that? So we're constantly kind of working towards progressing, like taking a couple steps forward, and then once in a while, like today, we take a step back. So the answer though on this day really is that it's a great opportunity, because if the Queen of Pentacles, you, face your fear and you say, do you know what, I've been doing all of these charity events and everyone in town loves me, and I look like the most magnanimous person in the world, but the truth is that I've been having an affair for 2 years and I've told no one about it, then that's a problem. It's a problem for you. We're not talking about ethical or moral things here. We're talking about it's a problem for you because you're trying to do something good for the world, but there's something that doesn't sit right with you and that you don't know what to do about. Like, let's say it is an affair. you probably are in love with this person. It would be terrifying to leave and to say, okay, I want to be this good person and I want to do this, but I'm in love and it's really frightening and it's scary, and how am I going to do that? And the answer for this day is that if you're honest with yourself and you communicate with yourself and you really let your true feelings come to the surface and you say, okay, what is it? What is it that I'm so frightened of? What is it that's bothering me so much? What is it about me that's making me feel like something is off? Am I in the wrong place? Am I in the wrong job? Am I surrounding myself with the wrong people? Is the doctor I'm seeing, the medication he's put me on, is that made me worse or better? These things sometimes we're afraid to ask, because when we get the answers, we have to act on it. And today is a really important day, because if you go into denial, fine, you miss an opportunity, you'll have a fearful day, but the day will end and that's it. But if you face yourself, you face the truth of who you are, you communicate with yourself and you say, you know what, this is the thing that's not right about my life, I'm going to set about fixing that, then the end result is that you become an expert. The Three of Pentacles is expertise. It's working in a very, very skilled way. And the Queen of Pentacles didn't get to be the Queen of all Pentacles without learning how to make pentacles, okay? She's skilled, she's the queen because she's an expert at dealing with this stuff. And if you face your fears today and you start dealing with this stuff, look, one's already been done. You dealt with certain things about your past already. This is what you're supposed to be dealing with now. And I guarantee you, in future, there are also going to be things about you that you don't like that you will have to deal with. But the trend is clear. If you stop being in denial and you say, okay, something's wrong, I've got to do something about it despite the fact that it's scary, and I work on it, you will progress spiritually, you will become more of an expert, you will be able to solve the problem or at least see a way of ending it. Like for instance, the affair example. So you're this huge charity deal, you're afraid that this is going to come out and everything's going to be ruined. You can either decide to leave your marriage and be with this person or have a discussion about it, or you can decide to end the affair. And those are your options. And that's, either one is going to be hugely scary, but life is full of scary choices, unfortunately. And the more you face them, the better you become at doing them. Because by facing this dilemma, next time you're married, before you start an affair, you're going to think very clearly, because you've already got the experience of how hard you had to work to get yourself out of that mess. And we're all here to make progress. It's not an ethical kind of situation where it's like, oh, you've been bad, you've been good. It's about not going into denial, because if you're in denial, then you just keep doing the same old rubbish and then you don't progress at all. It's about facing your fears. And remember, I know I always say this, but the bigger the fear, the greater the purpose on the other side. And if today you face the truth of who you are and what you're doing, and you start working towards it to make it right, not only do you face your fear, but you get nearer to achieving your life purpose, plus you become more expert at living a good life so that you don't make these mistakes in future. So it's a way of coming out of denial, facing what's real, and becoming a more skillful, a more competent person who doesn't cause problematic situations in their lives, because they've been there and done them and have resolved them. None of us are perfect. It's not about, oh, how could you be so silly to get yourself in such a difficult situation? That's not helpful. The reality is, I'm in a difficult situation. How do I get myself out of it? And that's what life is about. This could be, I have had, let's say, this woman, everything's wonderful, everyone loves me, I'm part of this great family, but I have this hidden dirty secret that every night when I go home, I drink a bottle of gin. And no one knows about it, but you know. So you can either go into stay in denial and let that gin kill you, or you can take the hard road of saying, this has got to change if I want to keep living. I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to face the truth. And the good news is that you can solve this problem. If not straight away today, by taking the first step today, you will be able to solve this problem and you'll be an expert. You'll have your second wheel, and then in a couple of years, you'll get your third wheel and you'll be spiritually progressed and you will have done what you came here to do. So there we go. Number-wise, we've got 1 and what's this? 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's 19 and 3 is 22. 22 is the master number of the builder. Hello? Okay, master number of the builder is the vibration that means that you're building the life that you're meant to live, and you're building your legacy. So it's only by facing your fears and facing the things about you that you'd rather brush under the carpet. When you face those things, I know how hard it is, believe me. You face them and you do something about them, then you build something of value in your life, and you make your life a valuable life that's full of purpose and passion and that you can be proud of. Amazing. So I hope you have a wonderful day. If you are very scared, then ask for help. Ask your guides for help. Ask your angels for help. Ask your ancestors for help. Ask God, the universe, the creator for help. Ask other people for help. The whole point is to communicate and not to keep yourself isolated and not to push it down further and further. It's to get it out so it can be dealt with. So I hope you have a wonderful day. If you'd like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Look at the readings tab and click on it to book your reading. I use astrology and tarot and numerology in all my readings. And with the astrology chart, it's a blueprint of your soul. It shows me what your life purpose is, what you're here to do, what your vocational aptitudes are, what you're going to be best at when it comes to work. And I can also look at what's coming up in future. So your love life, your career, your health, your spirituality, your spiritual progress, family. We can also look at what your strengths and weaknesses are and what the things are in your life that you're meant to overcome so you can progress. Some people choose relationships. Some people choose addictions. Some people choose health. You know, we all choose different things to progress here on planet Earth. That's why we're here. So I hope you have a great day. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel. It's free of charge, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.